Hello and welcome to the first live broadcast of the 2020 Clash of Clans World Championship qualifiers.
Next and very first attack here of the elimination match between Alter Attacks and Affiliate Esports. We have Easto going in with the Yeti Smash. He's got the 7 Yeti, 7 bowlers with a double jump through it. And let's see, the Grand Warden going to take his time on Ash base. And there it is with the Town Hall Clan Castle right there, kind of in the middle. And notice how he's keeping some of the heroes, at least that Queen, away from the CC and the Eagle, so it can't get zapped and you can't get all that value in one shot.
Isto told us before the tournament that he has dreamt of making it to the big stage for so long, and he's finally going to have a chance here and now to move on against alternate attacks. Remember, this is a single elimination round now because these teams have both already lost one of their wars in the double elimination bracket as a whole. We already actually have our qualifiers for next month as well, and so we know that Isto did not qualify, and neither did Alternate Attack, so this is their chance here and now. If they want to have be able to move on with the golden ticket, they've really got to turn the heat up, and that's what Isto is doing, charging right into the core of this base. Rage spells drop directly on the bulk of this army and giving him a great chance at gutting into the main compartments here. He's already taken a big chomp out of it, and he might have a chance at 3 stars, Carbon.
Yeah, Woody, he's pushed his way through here. The Hogs are going through with the 2 scatters, though, with the back end, and the enemy king is still standing. The ground skeletons pop, and it looks like a lot of this base down here is just going to fizzle out, unfortunately. And these Hogs, Yetis, have died off. Some Yetis are still up top with that Queen, and the healers did not transfer. In so many of these attacks, you really rely on the healers to transfer off, and if they don't, then it's going to result in the 2-star. You don't have that momentum. You can't keep them alive. And then the damage from the defense is just too overwhelming.
Well, it's not going to be a total loss for Isto here with the 2 stars and now pushing past the 80% overall damage mark. This is going to be a respectable finish for him here. Affiliate Esport struggled to get the 3-star up on the board in their last war against Resistance, but they were able to keep that overall damage in a relatively high position. It's going to be all up to their defenses to try to keep them alive against an alternate attacks team that put up 3 triples in their war versus Tribe. So nice job here to Isto, but coming a little bit too short of the victory he was searching for.
Yeah, it's going to be here in the high 80% here. Going to get closer to, let's see, 88. If this Yeti can take down, no, it doesn't look like he can take down this Archer Tower. So an 87% 2-star to kick off this war. And remember, this is the elimination match qualifiers, so that everything's on the line.
I think the Yeti did give it the hug of death. So he got the 88% after all.
Did he? Oh, he did.
Yeah. Let's take a look at the replay, though, as we see Isto taking down that Town Hall early on and charging into the rest of the space. He used those spells really aggressively, beefing up a ton of his troops with the Rage, but ultimately it was that multi-target Inferno down the... Great job on defense. Are not wasting any time at all, sending in their best. Boom, the 3-star hitter from this alternate attack squad is going to be the first to hit JC from Affiliate Esport.
Yeah, Boom coming in with the Yeti bats here. Grand Warden up top at 12. Let's see, he does have 2 headhunters, and they're not maxed out. Only level 2 headhunters here, and he's going to try to charge his way through. Grand Warden up top. And the Royal Champion is, let's see, kind of defending here near the single target Inferno. The Town Hall is further down south, up with the Eagle kind of isolated there. So kind of keeping the Clan Castle, the Eagle Artillery, and all the valuable targets away from each other. So it doesn't take, we can't zap that, which we've seen before, and be a huge trouble in these raids. But here we go. There's the Super Wall Breaker. Can the Grand Warden take down the air defense, protect these healers? Yes, down it goes. And here comes the Yeti to charge his way right into the base.
Playing it like it's 2019 with a Yeti bow bat. The main thrust of this army is going to be moving straight into that top compartment now. This is a really well spread out base. Going to make it difficult to get that splash damage value from those bowlers. But Boom is going to use that Grand Warden Eternal Tome ability early to protect his troops from all this damage coming on in from the Eagle Artillery. Battle Blimp has made its way all the way to the Town Hall and will crash down to get that 1st star and moving in with the rest of the troops along the top side. He's just got to worry about that single target Inferno along the bottom, but with so many Yeti mites bouncing around, I think he's got a really nice start here, Carbon.
Yeah, with this World Champion distracting that Wizard Tower, the Bats can get so much value flying around here. Hang on. He does have one Ice Golem to use to potentially distract the Wizard Tower that's towards 9 o'clock on the outside. World Champion's got ability with 3 free spells. This is looking like a 3-star here for Boom. Beautiful attack, Woody.
What an awesome job starting out with. The only threat that I see really left on this base is that single target Inferno. But if he's able to get Bats in there deep enough, he might be able to avoid the threat. Oh, actually, never mind. He's got so many free spells left, it's not even like a competition here. You're going to be basically swagging them on the top side of this base with so many cleanup troops left. This was a dominant strike from Boom, pulling far ahead now for alternate attacks, giving them the victory in this first hit against Affiliate.
Beautiful attack here from Boom. He gets it done. He took the risk using that blimp to fly all the way across the base, but he did use the Warden Eternal Tome, and the blimp did not.
On why he is indeed the captain of alternate attacks, the favorite going into this competition. So they're hoping to make light work, but you know what? It's still early on in this particular matchup, so it is still everything to play for, so don't count anyone out just yet.
Yeah. Oh, man, with the Bats coming in, and they got so much value from Boom.
Earlier against too much concern in this Appellian war.
Yeah, we're going to have to see if Affiliate Esports can get it done here in the next act, which is going to be Roar's War. And we're going to see with the hybrid, 17 miners and 13 hogs, and they really need this 3-star. A lot of everything's on the line here because Boom answered, and he's hitting Boom's base. Look at the spacing where that Eagle Artillery is next to the scatter. That is definitely, is that kind of a result of that lightning shift to kind of move things a little bit further away to put that gap so you can't get all that value, especially from the scatter? The CC, granted, you could lightning the Queen and that Clan Castle, but yet the Queen looks to be charging in, and maybe he's going to hybrid where into the Town Hall. We'll have to see. He doesn't have any super wall breakers, so the Queen's going to have to maybe charge her way towards it.
Yeah, you are right now looking at the base building meta from like August 2020. Boom is far ahead of the crowd and knows exactly what you got to do to shut down those lightning strikes. Roar's War finding no success with the lightning, and instead kind of having to go back to an old school Hog Rider hit now. He's got 2 free spells and 2 heal spells to back up this push. And it's going to be a heavy-handed hit that he's going to strike this base with. He's got a single target Inferno out on the right side that he doesn't have to worry too much about. But the splash damage is going to be coming in heavy and hot from these scatter shots. Pretty well protected deep inside the base, as well as an Eagle Artillery that it doesn't seem Roar's War had any way of dealing with early on, Carbon.
Yeah, beautiful Warden to protect everything, but here's the freeze. Beautiful job right there to stop that scatter shot. Now the Queen can reach over the wall, grab the scatter shot. She can grab the Eagle Artillery, but she's getting slowed down here by some of the Skellies. He's moving his way up with some Wizards around the edge for the final. They're kind of grabbing the percentage. This is looking pretty strong here with another heal and freeze to use. Hang on here with the Royal Champion. There's the heal spell finally. Can he protect this Royal Champion enough? Is there freeze going to be used? The Royal Champion is getting quite a bit of damage. The Queen has her ability. This might just be enough here.
It might be. The perfect spread against lightning doesn't seem to work too well on defense against Hog Riders, and Roar's War might be blazing a path to the 3-star, knocks down the last remaining Inferno Tower, and with 45 seconds left and still with a Queen ability, I think he might just have this one, Carbon Fin. He's running out of offensive troops, though, and it looks like there's still a few defensive structures up on the back end that aren't going to go down to the Hog Riders, but with the Archer Queen, Healers, Grand Wardens, it's going to be a close one.
Yeah, look at that. Queen ability is burned. A minion up top to help grab percent. It looks like Roar's War is going to be able to get a 3-star here. If it's a time, Air Skelly is going to slow this Queen down. Hang on here. We got the cannon to take down the Wizard. The storage is still up. We need this minion to go, and the Wizard on the outside help grab that barracks. 9 seconds. Woody, this is going to be close.
The barracks is holding strong, but the Wizards are making a beeline straight forward. Minion takes down the gold mine, and they're firing away. The barracks hits down. Roar's War with a battle shout that will echo. Very respectable overall damage. They are back in this race, Carbon.
That was actually Affiliate Esports' first triple here of the qualifiers, coming in, getting it done, got the 3-star off their back. Now they can focus and they can go with the next attacks here. Man, beautiful job, Roar's War coming in so close on the end there.
first try. That is going to I think going into the later stages of this attack, Aphelion Esport dropped against Resistance, a team that was able to get those 3 stars against them. So I don't necessarily think Aphelion has got that really hard defensive layout that could challenge alternate attacks. Linade, another really strong hitter for the alternate squad, is going to be moving in next, takes out the enemy Barbarian King early on, and will be getting a little bit of funneling work done here at the bat to help support this hybrid push later on.
Yeah, Linade is coming in with the hybrid attack, and Boom was saying he thought Linade was the best player in the world, and we're going to see if he can get the value through, getting the single, or getting the clan castle through the poison, and now he's got one more super wall breaker. Is he going to try to break this wall? Where is this queen going to go? Oh, look at this. The super wall break down south to force this queen down into that multi. Ooh. Brilliant identification right there.
Yeah, nice job cracking through multiple layers of this intersection and giving him access now to a multi-target Inferno, the enemy royal champion. He's got a scatter shot that's about to go down. He is taking a lot of fire on this Archer Queen, but the healers are staying relatively well topped off, and with a rage spell to help keep them on target, I think that Linade's got a really good start to this raid, Carbon.
Absolutely. Now the Miners and Hogs are going to push their way through with the Siege Barracks down south, trying to keep this Queen alive, but wait, there's a single target Inferno locking out. He's going to freeze it, or is he going to... Whoa, the Queen just dodged the single. Unbelievable there. Linade lugging out the Queen. It's like, no, I am not going to get taken out by that single target Inferno. He's going to push his way through. Wow.
Wow, with a still beating heart, Linade's forces are churning through the left side of the space. Great free spell there. Will catch both the Eagle Artillery and the single target Inferno. He is really on a path to victory. The blood coursing through his veins. I'm sure he's got a lot of excitement for how well the first stage of that attack went, but so many troops remaining. Emotions are high here in the arena, and Linade is going to keep alternate attacks on path to victory, maybe even to get a perfect war if they can keep this sort of attacking up, Carbon.
Absolutely. Linade taking that base down. That Queen charge was so beautiful through, got the value, broke with the second super wall breaker into the next wall.
However, the best thing that we can hope for in this is that you just never ever count out the underdog, because Aphelion Esports are still swinging hard back because they have got themselves one triple, and now they just need to keep going and keep this momentum pushing forward, Woody.
All right, attack number 3 will be coming in from Aphelion very shortly. We'll see.
Players, and they're and I'm sure we're going to see something that we've never seen before, right? We've seen these lightnings, we've seen the super witches, but maybe we see a combination of these troops that hasn't even been revealed in any videos, or the kind of, maybe they're keeping it secret for the finals to come in with it when the enemy is not expected it on that base. But for this next attack, we're coming in with the standard Yeti smash with quad quake and a super wall breaker, which means he actually doesn't have a jump spell in here. He's just going to try to overwhelm it with that. Oh, let's see if he can get the value here, Woody.
Yeah, interesting to see this heavy ground-based army paired up with 4 earthquakes. That is enough to crack through any wall, regardless of what level it's at. That Grand Warden's getting awfully low, though. Might force out the ability early, and oh no, Ulm is in a tough spot now, missing out on one of the key offensive attacking benefits that he had with this army. Still, though, he's going to be in it to win it. He sends in his forces directly for the Town Hall. Will be able to crack it down for the first star. Archer Queen's getting stuck on this Lava Hound, though, and those pups are going to get out quite a bit of damage. The first stage of this attack has just kind of snowballed into a nightmare for Ulm, though, missing out on many of the most important attack benefits that he was hoping for. I don't really know what I'm trying to say, but there's still a lot of defenses left up on the top side of the base, and I don't think the troops were going where Ulm had hoped, Cardin.
Yeah, unfortunately, they all ran on the outside of the base there and did not go into the core. And because the earthquake is there to get the troops into the core, and every single one of them seemed like it ignored it, and he's not going to get the value. And unfortunately, it's just going to be the 2-star with that Eagle Artillery all the way on the top side away from the charge, which means leaving the Eagle Artillery for the end. That is a nightmare to try to deal with, and it ended up backfiring there and nothing went to the core. Very nice try, but it's just going to be the 2-star here.
Yeah, it's going to be a yikes from me, dog. good attempt early on, but wow, when you throw that much at a base in that short amount of time, you really have to have a perfect, like flawless plan. Ulm had a really good, I think, plan of attack.
Volley from alternate attacks can add to the 3-star train for them. Coming in with the Queen Charge Lalo. Man, I love seeing the air attacks. It really you can see the precision and the thought process that goes into each one of these attacks. Every single troop, every single unit is meticulously planned, and it has a specific value. And he's going to charge this queen in. He has some wizards down here to make sure he keeps that king kind of held, so he doesn't walk to the outside. He goes exactly where he wants. Doesn't have any more wall breakers. Let's keep an eye on this enemy queen here, charging her way through. It does use that freeze spell. Beautiful, not using the enemy queen because you want to try your best to save that ability. There goes the World Champion. Out comes the Inferno, a Dragon, a Lava Hound, and then get ready for the... Oh, wait a second. Is this World Champion ability going to take out the Sweeper? It does! So now you can Lalo to the Town Hall. Look at the value there.
Lot of big threat post over on the right side, though. That Inferno Dragon, like you mentioned, can deal a ton of damage, Carbon. So I'm kind of waiting to see what Vale is going to do to respond to this. He's got to wait for those troops to wander over to the healers, but not in really that great of a spot. Forced to drop a rage spell as well to keep this Archer Queen alive. He's going to drop some minions now to take care of the Inferno Dragon. That might be enough, but I think he's going to lose a healer in the process. Moving in hard and fast over on the right side, though. Pops the Battle Blimp, but get those balloons onto the Inferno Tower and moving towards that Town Hall soon after. But remember, balloons aren't going to path onto a Town Hall unless it's been activated. Doesn't happen until it reaches 51% overall damage or takes a hit itself.
Yeah, it pops the Grand Warden and Eternal Tome here to protect these loons. Hopefully it can be long enough for the Eagle shots, and it does. And the Town Hall explosion. Get ready for the scatter. The Queen goes down, unfortunately, but he's got a handful of balloons making their way through. There is the rage into the core of the base. He doesn't have anything to move these healers. He has a large group. This is not looking too bad for Volley. Is this going to be another 3-star for alternate attacks?
I think it will be, Carbon. There's not really any splash damage structures left, and with still plenty of balloons, it would take a long time for that Inferno Tower and Tesla to be able to zap them down. They're getting kind of caught up here with this tornado trap, but with almost a minute left and all of the remaining defensive buildings kind of clustered along the top left side, I think Volley's going to have this one in the bag. Knocks down the Inferno Tower, and that's going to be it, Carbon. 3 stars are on the books again.
Absolutely. Volley coming in with another 3-star. What a performance here in the elimination match with the pressure on the line. Alternate attacks getting it done. Man, they're still perfect here in this war, and just...
Next for Aphelion Esports, and they need to get that triple here and now, otherwise they'll be falling far behind against an alternate attack squad that has yet to slip up a single time on offense. The tic-tac-toe triple for 9 stars in total. It's going to be really weighing on JC's mind during this attack. Aphelion with an 87.7% overall destruction has gotten 0 room for error at this point, facing down this base with a hybrid army comp, 14 miners and 13 hog riders. He's brought a couple of heal spells to keep them on target, but not going to be using lightning or earthquake to get those little bits of early damage in. He's going to instead rely on this queen charge to take out some key defensive enemy structures. Keep an eye on that enemy queen. She should be coming into rage shortly, Carbon.
Yeah, drops his Hog Rider here to try to pull out the Clan Castle, but the Teslas are going to stop that in its tracks. Not going to have a chance. Get ready once this Queen takes out the next Tesla on the enemy Queen. Then get ready to see another Hog. Wait, no, he's going to charge straight in here. There's the freeze. Oh, the Scatter Shot forces that Queen ability, which causes the Expo to switch off of the Queen to the healers here. Starts the hybrid now. The Headhunter is going to go for that King up top. Now she's going to get stuck on this Lava Hound. Gonna use this poison. I wonder if he pulled out the full season. I think he did here. Drops the heal, but taking quite a bit of damage with these miners and hogs.
Yeah, he's using that poison spell, but drops it a couple of tiles too high up and misses some of these pups. That's going to slow down the queen and give those Expos a little bit more time to take another one of them down. The miners are finally coming on in, but bombs are going off left and right, dealing a ton of damage to the support troops on that Barbarian King. Knocks down the Town Hall, and JC is looking for that 2-star. He's got it now. 3 stars in his sight, but he'll have to finish off every single last building. And wow, Springtrap knocking off 6 miners. That's a big chunk of his army. JC getting a really unlucky break with that one, Carbon.
Yeah, unfortunately, that queen was not able to kind of charge her way as quick as he wanted into the base, because that queen was able to take that town hall down, but the hybrid went up and it went around and unfortunately lost the momentum to try to push his way through. This is just going to be the 2-star, drops the wizard to try to get a little bit more percent, but alternate attack already 3 for 3, perfect so far. Every 3 triples, and Phillian Esports have just the 1 3-star. This is the 4th attack coming in from JC. Nice attempt here with the hybrid, but it's just going to fall short there.
Yeah, that's going to really suppress the base in tip-top shape and not giving away a single building where they don't have to. It's going to be their turn to attack next up, but wow, the star score is already tied, and alternate attacks have got an entire another round in the chamber left to fire at Apabila. We'll take a look at the replay now and see where things... By the Archer Queen. Can't make the comeback happen after that point, Carbon.
No, not at all. But here we go. We have the Zap Lalo, and he's trying to take out this. Oh, wait a second. There it is. He used all that. He took out a sweeper, the eagle, the clan council, dropping on all these different sides of it. Very nice job. And here we go with the queen up top behind this ice golem. And let's see what type of value she can get. Taking out the enemy queen. Is he going to be able to take out that air defense? I don't know. I think she's going to go to the Archer Tower. Oh, she might loop up. She actually, yeah, she does loop back up. We're going to find another Tesla over between that next section, because there is one there. No, it's not going to be, because the space looks pretty much kind of symmetrical here. But the king down south sends in the Royal Champion to help take down the other sweeper. Let's see the value that Yo-Yo can get, Woody.
Throws her shield, and the Royal Champion will continue her path of destruction along the top side of the base. About to get burnt up by an Inferno Tower, though. So heroes are going to be down for the count, but still have a Barbarian King raging through the bottom left side of the base. Uses that ability, and that will be able to punch through quite a bit of those defenses. But the main stage of the attack is now underway. Drops the Lava House to protect the balloons up on the top right side. This is a pretty risky strategy here, Carbon Fin, since the Stone Slammer in the bottom section, but it's a bit distracted on the mortar and not really going for that Town Hall yet. This could be either a 3-star smashing victory, or if JoJo's defenses, or rather if Roar's War's defenses hold on, could be a tricky 1-star. I don't know. Great timing on that Grand Warden, though, and I think 3 is going to be the result here, Carbon.
Yeah, it's going to come down to the scatter shot. He's got a million loons left up, but they're all grouped up together, which means they all can die together to that scatter shot. Uh-oh, he drops one, but this Grand Warden to do it. Oh, no! The Grand Warden's tanking perfectly.
Humanity!
Wow.
The Blitz is getting demolished by this scatter shot, but still there's so many aerial forces remaining. JoJo's army won't be denied. His bizarre adventure continues, and another 3-star is on the board for alternate attacks. 1 hit short of a perfect war.
I cannot believe everything on the line. Alternate attacks are just putting their pedal to the metal, and they are absolutely plowing their way through the enemy bases.
Yeah, we're just seeing all these different attack strategies coming in from alternate attacks, showcasing their skill right here. And I don't think we've ever seen it. I mean, attacks. Hybrid to put up, try to get another triple. Alternate attacks have already walked away with this one, with the percentage too.
The Killing Joke ends with a punchline that has got 5 healers to back up this Archer Queen. This charge should be starting over on the left side, but wow, what a big hit early on. He's dropping a rage spell deep inside that base. Was that supposed to be a poison, Carbon?
I mean, well, no, he does have the poison here. That was, unless it was was there headhunters there? I mean, he did take, I don't think so. He did just drop the rage, which is enough with the Yetis to take out an enemy queen. So that does work really well. But hey, I've tried it before where you drop the blimp and you don't use a rage spell, where you have like a Yeti and then you have a headhunter in there as well, which has potential for killing off the enemy hero like the queen or the raw champion, but it doesn't work all the time, so it can be risky. But he decided to end up using that rage there, which ended up securing that.
All right, second stage of the attack will be starting up shortly. We've got the miners already drilling into the space. Hog Riders will be joining them shortly thereafter. The bottom side is where the big force of the action is going to be taking place. 2 heal spells and 2 rage spells to back them up. The CC has been dealt with, but that Eagle artillery is starting to pound away at these forces. Grand Warden was a bit too far away to get his Eternal Tome on the entire bulk of the attacking troops, but they still seem to be topped off pretty well here thanks to those early heal spell usages and a double rage spell really quick play here from Joker, really charging in hard and fast, but will he run out of steam later on, Carbon?
Oh, that single target Inferno locked onto that Raw Champion. Is she gonna go down? Pops her ability, and oh, she barely stays alive here. The healers have transitioned off to her, still has the Queen ability, and no, the Tassel Farm's gonna take her down. And unfortunately, you really need to try to keep that Raw Champion alive. But there is the enemy king still standing up top, so this one's going to fall short as well for Affiliate Esports. And unfortunately, they're just going to have the 11 stars right there. They did get 1 triple here in the war, but here with the queen up top, Single is going to take this queen down. Very nice try from the Joker, but it's just not going to be enough.
Yeah, thick thrust through that base, but not going to get rewarded with the victory he was looking for there. Joker used all of his attack spells relatively early on in this hit. I think that left him a bit too limp to give that final blow at the end there, where he was looking to take down those wizard towers. Even still, a Barbarian King up on top. The defenses were relatively spread out in this space, and I think Vale had the perfect read on where the incoming attack could be best frustrated by setting up a Tesla farm. There's kind of no way to predict that there's going to be like multiple Teslas spawning over on the right corner of the base, but it really frustrated Joker's efforts there, and I think gave Vale a lot to be proud of with this base setup.
Yeah, and that's the beautiful thing about this, is you only get 1 attack and you don't know where the traps are. So there is no scout. You don't know where the task, which is going to be, and is going to go the zap. Lalo, what other could have it been? Because we're seeing this everywhere here in the meta of the qualifiers, Woody.
Ast will start for alternate attacks, their victory lap. They've already got the 12-11 advantage over Apellion, but will get another chance to get a perfect war on the scoreboards. What a way to move through this bottom bracket and send a clear message to their future opponents that they are still a force to be reckoned with.
Wow, look at that value from the Lightning. Absolutely incredible. I don't see it. He got both those sweepers, the clan castle. Look at this value. So now he's gonna charge this queen into the enemy queen, into the single target Inferno. I don't even, is there like any part of his base left after this value from his heroes and the Lightning? It just has the eagle up top. The queen can take the town hall if she walks that way, but he's got to be patient. Incredible so far.
Yeah, I don't know if ever more has been done with such a small amount of firepower required. This is like some Bernal level of strategy that Ast is deploying here. He still has 3 Lava Hounds and 25 balloons for the main stage of this attack, and he's already taken a chunk out of this space, almost half of it. Really, that's not a chunk. That's like eliminating half of the base. He's got 46% overall damage here, and is going to send in the Stone Slammer directly onto that town hall. Ast is looking into the stars, and I think he's going to get 3 of them, Carbon.
Oh, this is looking really solid here. I assume he really wanted that queen to take out that town hall. Down it goes, and the Stone Slammer does finally pop. He's moving his way around, finds a tornado trap right there. The scatter shot doing some work, taking out the pups, and there's the enemy world champion going down. He does have 1 more haste spell to use with the Grand Warden Eternal Tome. Hang on, he drops the haste there. Get ready for the Grand Warden ability to be used towards the top side, and look at that ability, perfectly used. The wizard towers are going to be distracted, and ladies and gentlemen, I think we are seeing our first potential for a perfect war. Can these balloons make their way to the wizard tower and the final AD? The Grand Warden's got a little bit, he's got just a little bit of damage dealt to him. This is looking really solid and potential for it, Woody.
Blasting off with an explosive victory. Ast is really putting the Ast in Ad Astra to the stars for alternate attacks. The first perfect war today, and a dominant performance in this war against Aphelion.
Unbelievable. The first perfect war we've ever seen in the qualifiers here on the stream. Unbelievable. 15 stars. Every single one gets the triple. One triple there to Affiliate. Man, it was what an unbelievable performance. That means alternate attacks will be advancing. Man, Banks, it was just crazy what went down.
It is indeed. Alternate attacks proving to everyone that they did not belong in that losers bracket right there by showing face and saying, here we go, 100%, 3 stars all around. Now let's carry on with the competition. I cannot believe what I've just witnessed. We just made history in the qualifiers, and it is absolutely outstanding. And I'm going to get over to break it down for you, somebody who is way more expertise than me. It's, of course, Judo at the Telestrator.
Thank you, Banks. A perfect war. A perfect war. I can't believe